Well, hello, folks, and welcome to the 2025-2026 Brewster Bear basketball schedule. Um, I'm very excited to be here tonight. I missed broadcasting and getting to share a little bit with you guys. I know I put up the post. I'm a little a little bummed from the standpoint this is a first year in a very, very, very long time that I have not had one of my kids out on the floor. There was a period of time when Isaac had graduated, and well, even then Grant was playing baseball, and anyway, so it's been well since we first moved here. I've always had one of my kids out on the floor, and this will be the first year without one of them out on the floor. And Grant has, checked off major milestones in a very, very short period of time. Here come the Lady Bears out onto the court. Start the season off. Going to be an exciting year, I think. They've got a lot of potential, a lot of returners, and only one senior on the varsity squad in Hialeah Aparicio. Everybody else is juniors, sophomores, and a couple freshmen. So we're going to see how they do here tonight in their opening matchup with Wenatchee. I'm trying to rack my brain around it, and it's trying to remember how it all came about last year, but last year, I think the Lady Bears did exceptionally well against the Wenatchee Panthers when we went down there. So we'll see how they do here. There is a new coaching staff. So we've got Dan at the helm this year for the Brewster Bears. And Mr. Vassar has been, with us for many years now. Actually, that was part of the conversation that I'd had with him was what he was going to do. So we'll see how it all goes. But Dan's sons played baseball with my sons and basketball, and they had a lot of fun. So it's interesting to see him step out onto the basketball floor, with his sons also out of the house. So he stepped in. He was assistant last year, and now he's the head coach this year. We still have Raph Sanchez as the assistant for the girls. And Gunner's another assistant this year. See how that goes this year for everybody. And for the roster, you have a freshman, Addison Bozel, senior, Hialeah Aparicio, junior, Liv Smith, junior, Caitlin Gibbons, junior, Pepper Bozel, sophomore, Berkeley Regals, freshman, CC Garcia, junior, Paige Wolf, sophomore, Jaylene Godinez, sophomore, Camila Maldonado, sophomore, Miss Ramirez. I got her name wrong last year, and I'm going, how did we do that last year? And I'm going to have to figure it out again this year. Wonderful young lady. Enjoyed my interview with her, and I will get that figured back out. And sophomore Millie Sanchez. They're gonna be a tough squad this year, I think, for Central Washington B League. I expect to see them back in Spokane again. I should probably back this out. Yes, I'm trying to run the camera and broadcast at the same time, so give me grace. And I actually worked out some bugs last night, and I'm so glad I did. Oh my gosh, nothing worked. I was at home trying everything. Mic didn't work. This didn't work. Nothing worked. And I'm like going, I'm so glad I wasn't in the gym trying to get this all going with 16 minutes before game time. So anyway, I am happy to be here, folks. Football, I just had a dear friend that got killed playing football. So that's a sport that I didn't let my boys play, and I know people love it, and that's awesome, and I appreciate everybody that does. But for me, that's just a tough one, and I don't know. Anyway, we are here tonight, and we're going to have some fun. Hopefully this is working. I haven't actually gone on and tried it. I will have to hop on and see with one of my phones and make sure everything's working like it should. Wenatchee has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seniors, 3 juniors, 1 sophomore, 2 freshmen. So, and they definitely have a height advantage. 6'1", 5'9", 5'9", 5'8", 5'8". So it's going to be interesting to see what the Bears do with the height disadvantage they find themselves at. Obviously last year they handled it, so see what goes on this year. It's exciting to see these girls out on the floor, especially a lot of them had played soccer in the fall, and they did exceptionally well. And a lot of them played their hearts out in volleyball. And both teams did really well. Soccer, it was right there. Volleyball was right there. It was just really interesting to watch. So anyway, we are going to have some fun, and hopefully you enjoy this season. And I'm missing Carl. Carl would sit here and fill in all the space, and he's not here this year with me again. Maybe I'll twist his arm to come help out once in a while. Miss that man, and I'm just a little. You have to, again, give me some grace. First game of the season, and I am missing the fact I don't have a kid out there to watch and cheer along as I broadcast for everybody else. It is awesome to see all the student athletes out on the floor. And, I was thinking about all the parents that have seniors this year and what that's going to look like for them. Obviously I've gone through it a few times, and obviously the last of the last with Grant. So it's just, I don't know. It's sad to see your kid graduate on one hand. On the other, you just really want the best for them and for them to just do wonderful in life. And I'm fortunate that all my kids are, and it's good to see. It's good to see all of them doing that. And I've only, my granddaughter is going to be 5 this coming year, so a few more years and I'll be broadcasting her. It is a lot of fun, and I know a lot of these young ladies, as I've watched them grow up actually, and get here and get out on the court. Ironically, I was talking about my granddaughter, and her cousin Berkeley is out on the floor right now. So, it's neat to see that, and to see the potential here for the ladies specifically. The boys, it's going to be fun to watch them this year. Someone that stepped back on the court this year is Carden Gebbers. So it'll be fun to see how Carden does in his junior year. There's actually 2 seniors, Jacob Pachowski and Carrillo, out on the floor for the Bears for the boys. And then they've got 6 juniors. Again, a good squad. Last year they came, I wish Carden had been able to make it out on the floor with Grant. I would have loved to see them play his senior year together. Good friends, and always had a lot of fun. I love seeing Carden when I get the opportunity. And he was a little bummed that he wasn't able to come out. Of course, Grant wasn't sure he was going to, and then he finally did. But again, there was a part of me that really kind of wished Grant had gone sooner and Carden had joined him, and I think that would have really helped tip the team. They were just so close. But anyway, water under the bridge. Here comes the officials in for the game. You saw my post about that, and it is. I mean, we need as many officials as we can get. I like sitting here on the side, broadcasting and chit-chatting with everybody. And, of course, we've got folks willing to step out on the court and, officiate this. And it's awesome. If we didn't have them, we wouldn't have the games. And I just appreciate anybody willing to do that. And I know it's not not an easy thing. And you know, part of my post too is it isn't just them. I mean, the people at the front taking the tickets and giving you the programs, and the athletic directors and the other folks that announce the game, the scorekeeper, and you know, the clock operator and the coaches. I mean, there's so many people, and of course the student athletes and their parents. There's just so many people to make all of these actually work. But officials are obviously out there, and the ones that get yelled at the most. But you know, I guess I've only seen I don't know if I've ever actually seen a coach get. Well, I have seen a coach get yelled at, but not like an official. But we appreciate all the coaches willing to step out here. And, you know, I do have to say I really enjoyed watching Christina Gebers coach and what she brought to the program and to the ladies. And I was a little bummed when I heard she was going to be stepping aside. But I also totally understand. I mean, she's got a growing family that's she wants to support and be more involved with. Coaching takes a lot of time. And so it was nice to see her get that opportunity to be with her family more and be more involved in their growing up. So that'll be fun too. But no, we are about 9 minutes away from tip-off here this evening in the Bears' first game. They will be back in action here in Champions Gym on Saturday. And the plan is to be here for that game as well, and bring that to you. I am going to be looking for sponsors for covering some of the costs of traveling to the away games and some of the things they got going on, and especially for the games down and the Sun Dome over Christmas. I'm going to need a little bit of help on that one. So we'll be reaching out to you all, and I've got some ideas on that as well. So, anywho, my wife tells me I talk too much. I'm sure she's right. I'm sure you're all like going, would you just be quiet and put the camera where it needs to be? I'm going to see if I can get some student helpers this year, maybe. I've had some in the past and absolutely loved it because it just made my life easier and made it a little better for you guys, because rather than me trying to run the camera and talk, you know my multitasking ability. I know you guys do. So I loved having someone help with that, and I'm hoping this year maybe I'll get that opportunity to get a student to help run the camera for me while I chit-chat with y'all, and we'll see how that goes. Obviously, I zoomed in on the boys basketball team sitting over there, thinking about their first game of the season. Seeing again some familiar faces from the last few years. It's been fun to watch them, and looking forward to seeing them out on the court tonight. So that'll be good. All right, let's back out a little bit here. And let's see, we're going to go over here. Let you watch the girls warm up a little more. 7:30 left till tip-off. It is neat to see the gym starting to fill up. I look forward to seeing more folks come in, and hats off to the band as well. We talked about them last year. I love how they go and support other teams during district playoffs and state championship playoffs. They were there for teams that didn't happen to have their band with them, and they're talented. They're good. We've done the interview with Miss Pulsfer, and it was great to hear her background and her passion for music, and takes no less practice than the ladies out on the court. It'll be fun this year, too, to watch Addison with her big sister Pepper out on the floor as well. 6:08 left. Looks like they're going to start doing some shooting just to get themselves a little more warmed up. You know, there was a strong core of ladies last year that had been in the program for years and had that experience. And, you know, we're going to be missing that. But I'm also looking forward to seeing these ladies out on the floor. Carrie Ann walked in. She is a wonderful lady that took care of the book last year, did a wonderful job. Her son Thomas became good friends with Grant, and he's actually the reason I think Grant decided to play last year. Grant had pondered it, thought about it, had kind of before the season had gone, I don't think so. I want to snowboard, I want to do this, I want to do that. And, you know, obviously Dad was a little sad. And then after one game, I saw Thomas, well, actually I think it was before a game, Thomas went and sat with Grant and chatted with him. And then, you know, shortly thereafter, Grant decided to go ahead and play. And him and Thomas had a lot of fun. Thomas is playing college ball. And proud of him. He's a good young man, good family. So, oh, goodness. Or Carrie. 4:23 before tip-off. Actually, I am going to mute, and I'm going to go and see what social media sounds like. Test, 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 test. Hey, guess what? Sounds like we can hear you. You guys can hear me. So we are rocking and rolling. Again, thanks for joining us tonight here on Brewster Sports, both on Facebook and on YouTube. We appreciate you all joining tonight. 2:49 before tip-off. Here is the Brewster Bears take on the Wenatchee Panthers. Second year in a row these teams have met up. Frankly, I think it was the McCarthys who helped organized the game last year down in Wenatchee. And my memory is not great, but I'm pretty sure the girls were able to, the Brewster Lady Bears won that one, and the boys did not. But we'll see this tonight, what happens. This time Wenatchee came up here, traveled up to Brewster for the opener, as the Bears are getting ready to start here. All right. $1:53 left till tip. And the girls are. Yeah, we'll have the starting lineups coming up. I should say there's Coach Vassar. His inaugural game as head coach of the Brewster Bears. Pepper Page. Easy. Berkeley. See who else looks like they're going to be starter tonight. Looks like Caitlin Gibbons will be, I don't know, we're going to find out. Oh.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Brewster High School season opener. Tonight, the Brewster Bears take on the Wenatchee Panthers. At this time, we ask you to please rise or move your hats to join us in honoring America with the playing of our national anthem. Tonight, the anthem will be performed by the Brewster High School Pep Band under the direction of Mrs. Alicia Pulsifer.
Gotta love that. All right. Appreciate that. Appreciate them honoring the flag. My dad actually served in the Navy in World War II. Wow, we have quite the cheer squad this year. That's awesome. I love that. I love the fact we have that many young ladies out for the cheer squad. 9 of them. Wow, that's awesome. Caitlin Gibbons, number 12. Bella Collier. Danica Cardona. Here comes Pepper. Carson Garcia for Wenatchee.
For the Bears, number 32, a junior,
All right, there's Paige Wolf.
For the Panthers, the senior, number 14, Riley Jones.
Okay, another senior coming out on the floor. Riley Jones. Berkeley Regals. Gemma Adon.
Last but not least, number 44, a sophomore,
Lisi Ramirez. Lisi Ramirez coming out for the Bears. All right. Well, folks, we are not too far away from tip-off now for sure. I love the tradition that the Bears have where you have the fans line up around the court and encourage the student athletes as they prepare. So that's awesome. I love that. Enjoyed that since we came here. Again, we've got athletic director in his second year as such, Travis Tock, giving last minute instructions to the fans to be nice, essentially. Cheerleaders over there, that's awesome. Love it. All right. Okay. 6'1" Riley Jones will be jumping against 5'9" Berkeley Regals. Easy gets it away. Gets it over to Page. Over to Berkeley. Berkeley drives, kicks it back out to Gibbons. Gibbons gets tied up, kicks it out to Berkeley. Berkeley for a 3, off the mark. Pepper gets the rebound. Puts it over to Gibbons, back to Berkeley. Berkeley with Gibbons, over to Pepper. Pepper to Page. Setting up the offense again. Over to Caitlin. Caitlin has it. Over to Berkeley. Berkeley turns and fires, misses. Pulled out by Wenatchee. Wenatchee bringing it down. Okay, shot up, no good. Page with the rebound. Bringing it down the court. Goes coast to coast. Puts it up. Gets a foul called. She'll be shooting. No, he's going to say it's underneath. Underneath. He said it's on the ground, so they will be an inbound play. Inbound play. Okay. Gemma comes out. All right. Page with the inbound play. Out to Lizzie gets it. Out to Caitlin. Pepper for a deep 3. And in it goes. Right, so. Okay. Sorry, folks. I don't know what happened to my scoreboard here. Oh, there we go. All right. So Wenatchee put one up, doesn't go. Page tries to put one up, doesn't go. Pepper blocks out, gets down there for it. Puts it out to Berkeley. Berkeley thinks about it, puts it out to Page. Page goes around to the other side, gets it tipped away, almost stolen. Pepper comes over and gets it. Back to Berkeley. Berkeley gives it to Caitlin. Caitlin over to Pepper. Pepper into Lizzie. Back to Caitlin. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Pepper brings it up. Ends up getting stuffed, but comes back. Oh, they didn't get it to the rim. So shot clock violation. So Wenatchee ball on the side. 6:02 left here in the first. Bears up 3-0. Inbound to Danica. Kicks it back out to Carson. Carson. Riley to Maddie. Down. Oh, got her in the air. Riley was, said that it was fouled on the ground. So first foul on Berkeley. So Berkeley will get her first foul. Wenatchee to inbound. 5:48 left here in the first. Kicks it out. Brings it across. That is Carson. Gets it. Page gets it. It's kind of a sort of a 3-on-2. Oh, gosh darn it. I am so sorry, folks. So sorry. Get into the game. Oh, my gosh. Page brought it all the way down and then set up a nice little shot and sunk one. So 5-0 with 5:21 left here in the first. Gets stolen away by Caitlin. Caitlin drives it down, gives it into Lizzie, up and in. Bears on a roll. Wenatchee trying to answer. Brings it down, kicks it out to the edge. Out of bounds. It will be Bear ball on the far side. All right, so Berkeley will inbound to Pepper. Pepper bringing it down. Yep, gives it out to Caitlin, over, back to Page, over to Caitlin, down to Pepper. Pepper fires a 3, doesn't hit, goes over the top of Page. She was hoping to have that one. Danica brings it down, oh, wide open. Yep. Wenatchee with the first points of the night, 7-2. Pepper brings it down. Waits for Page. Page gives it to Leasy. Leasy gives it to Berkeley. Berkeley, ooh, gets stuffed. Carson with it. Actually, I'm going to do last. Page strips it away. Goes all the way. Gets it tipped out of, says it was off of her. So, be Wenatchee ball, 7:02 or 7-2, 4:08 left here in the first. Back to Garcia. Garcia comes across midcourt. Kicks it over to Quito. To Garcia. That's not going to work, is it? Fires. Pepper, smart enough to see that inbound play there. Going to try and do it. Oh, doesn't drop. Runaway. And she gets it. 7-4. 3:31 left here in the first. Bears have had some opportunities, just haven't been able to hit. Oh, there goes a three. Doesn't drop. Leasy gets a hand on it, but ends up tapping it out to Danica Cardona. I say block on Caitlin. Cardona to inbound. Harris going in for Garcia. Quito tries to force it underneath. Pepper gets it away. Down to Berkeley. Berkeley out to Gibbons. Gibbons for a three. Doesn't drop. Good block out by Leasy. Leasy puts up a two. Doesn't drop. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it out to Pepper. Pepper gives it back to Leasy. Leasy feeds it underneath and puts it up and gets fouled. She'll be going to the line with 2:50 here in the first.
Shooting foul on number 14, Riley Jones. Ramirez will go to the line, shooting two.
I think I like it better down there. First one doesn't drop for her. Okay, Millie is going in for Berkeley. Second shot up, and that one is in. 8-4. 2:50 left here in the first. Garcia to Garcia to Quito, and somebody stepped on the line. I think Cameron Garcia stepped on the line. Pepper with it. Pepper gives it to, Liv Smith is in. Out to Liv. Liv fires a three. Just off the mark. Not able to rebound it. Millie will be called for over the back. So Sanchez called for the foul. Okay. Caitlin coming out, getting a little rest. With Paige going back in. 2:25. Okay, so, all right. Harris gets it stolen away, and it's stolen right back. Leasy had it. She just got frustrated. Pepper taps it away, makes the, back and forth, my friends, back and forth. All right, Wenatchee ball with 2:06 remaining here in the first. 8-4. Cameron Garcia, somebody. Okay, Smith called for that one. Pepper and Leasy coming out for a little rest. Cameron Garcia inbounds to, gets it stolen away by Caitlin. Caitlin drives all the way, puts it up, tries to force it, and he's going to say that it's touched by Wenatchee. So Brewster ball on an inbound play with 1:49 left here in the first. All right, Liv to inbound. Bounces it off the Wenatchee defender, but Wenatchee defender gets it back. Puts it down, clean shot underneath. Like that, so Wenatchee's back within 2. Bears had a big lead, and somebody didn't get the play. So, goes out of bounds. 1:30 left here in the first, 8-6 now. Carson Garcia with it. Quinn Harris. Harris trying to get rid of it. Bears are all over the ball. Doesn't drop. Page comes out with it. Ends up getting tipped away, and back Quinn Harris brings it back and played right around. Berkeley gets it. Okay, Page slows it down, sets up the offense, plays around, kicks it out to Caitlin. Caitlin brings it back, gives it back to Page. Page looks at it, sets it back. 13 seconds on the shot clock, 35 on the game clock. Back to Page. Millie bounces it out of bounds. So Wenatchee ball with 28 seconds left, 8-6. So Cameron Garcia with it. Goes around, tries to force it up and in. Doesn't, but gets a foul called on Millie. That'll be Millie's second. And that will put Garcia to the line. 18.8, but from a 7-0 lead, the first one bounces in and out. So Bears maintain the 8-6 lead here. Second one up, doesn't drop. Page gets it, 16 seconds left. Page gets it down to Liv. Liv back to Page. Page thinking about it, drives, and she gets fouled. So she'll be going to the line with 7.5 seconds left. See if she can extend the Brewster lead. Oh, first one does not drop. Second one doesn't drop. But gets it over to Berkeley. Berkeley fires. Bears up 8-6. After having a 7-0 lead, the Panthers claw their way back to within 2, 8-6. We'll get started here in the second half, or second quarter, here very shortly. Oh, goodness gracious. Who do we see? Lando. All right. All right. So Wenatchee ball to start the second. Danica Cardona back in for Wenatchee. She will inbound to Carson Garcia. Brewster dominated the first half of the first quarter. Wenatchee dominated the second half. They're gonna call Page on that one. Yeah. So called a foul on Page. Wolf. All right, so makes it all the way around, not able. Pepper almost gets that one. Fortunately, foul called, so they're gonna put it on, who are they putting it on? Yep, on Pepper. She almost had a clean pull it out at the back. But Riley Jones at the line. Pepper's first. Riley could tie this one up. First one drops for her. Wenatchee coach talking about that foul. That one does not drop. Pepper skies and brings it down. Off to the races. She's lazy with it and unfortunately doesn't get it to drop. It's going to say white ball off black here at the end. Nope, sorry, I had it wrong. Wenatchee ball. 7:23 left here in the first half. Inbounds to Garcia. Give and go. Wenatchee has the lead, 8-9. Over to Berkeley. Yeah, 9-0 run for Wenatchee. Page with the ball. Tries to feed Pepper. Pepper backs up, fires the three, and sinks it. So Brewster retakes the lead, 11-9. Carson Garcia goes down to try and answer. Doesn't get it. Page with it. Page up to Pepper. Pepper fires another three. That one comes up short. Nobody there to rebound for the Bears. Pepper fights for it, gets it away. Kicks it out to Caitlin. Caitlin, little hopper. They're going to say over the back on that one. 6:19 left here in the first half. So that is going to be on Berkeley. That'll be her second.
Second foul, Regal Stern on the Bears.
Leanna comes in for Wenatchee, and she has the ball. Gets around Page. Out to Garcia. Cardona. And they're going to call Berkeley again. That'll be her third.
Fouls on Regals for third. There's fourth for the quarter.
Bosel going to come in for her. Wenatchee to inbound. Gets it out. Caitlin got a hand on that, I think. Caitlin gets it back, gives it to Leasy. Leasy up and in. 13-9. Carson Garcia with it. Trying to get around everybody. Pepper's not letting her. Tries to feed underneath. Ends up throwing it right over to her. Caitlin with it. And there we go, up and in. All right, so Gibbons with her first 2 points as a Bear. Spun and walked, so that one will go to the Bears. 5:31 left here in the first half, 15-9. All right, Collier going in. All right, Pepper with the ball. Bringing it down. Kicks it out to Caitlin. Caitlin to Paige. Paige back to Caitlin. Caitlin fakes, feeds it into Lee Z. Lee Z spins and up and in. 17-9, 5:13 left here in the first half. Wenatchee gets behind the defender who wasn't prepared. Out, trying to drive around her. And they say she stepped on the line. So Bear ball. 5:03, 17-9 for the Bears. Paige with the ball. Kicks it up to Addison. Back to Leezy. Leezy fires, doesn't drop. Paige with it. Oh, gets it stolen on the ground. They're fighting over it, saying it's a jump ball, and it should be Bear ball. It is Bear ball. So 4:44 left here in the first half. Bear ball on the side. Well, I don't know if it's underneath or on the side, and I think they're going to get someone to know it's on the side. Okay, so they'll bring it in from the side, checking the floor, making sure everything's good. Nobody's going to get hurt. All right. Pepper to Paige. Caitlin over to Addison. Addison drives around. Oh, they weren't watching the shot clock. So shot clock violation. Ball to Wenatchee with 4:32 left here in the first half. Carson Garcia bringing it down. Over to Pepper all over her. And Pepper gets that one away. Kicks it up to Caitlin. Caitlin brings it down. Ooh, tries to put it in underneath to Leezy, but just didn't go for her. Leezy all over. She wants that ball back. 4 minutes left here in the first half. And down comes Carson Garcia. Goes around, switches, tries to force one. Doesn't drop, but they're going to call, I think, Caitlin on this one. Yep, Caitlin's second. .350 left here in the quarter. Looks like Liv's going to go in. Ooh, in and comes out. Okay, Liv Smith going in. Gets that one. 17-10. Liv. Oh, doesn't drop for her, but she'll be going to the line. Liv puts that one up and does not drop for her. All right, let's see what happens here with the second one. That one's in. So 18-10, 3:46 left here in the first half. Okay, so Danica with it. See if she can get around Liv. Addison and Danica going in and putting on a trap. And I'm not sure who they're going to call the foul on. No, they're going to call that one on Addison. And Wenatchee's in bonus. So they will be shooting from this point on. Only one foul on Wenatchee, 5 on Brewster. All right, let's see. Puts that one up, doesn't drop for her. Doesn't drop. Nice block out by Liv. And they're going to call a foul on 23, so she gets a foul called. And Paige is going to inbound it, or excuse me, Pepper inbounds to Paige. Paige brings it across, puts it into, give and go. Gets it, and three-point, potential at a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Paige at the line. All right, Paige getting ready. See if she can convert. Bears up 20-10 currently. Nope. Rebound by Wenatchee. Pepper wanting that ball, and unfortunately picking up her second and bringing Wenatchee down to the free throw line. First one does not drop for her. Second one does not drop. Millie gets the rebound, puts it up to Addison. Addison drives around, kicks it out to big sister Pepper. Doesn't drop the three, trying to get the rebound, but unfortunately not able to pull it down. 3-11. Addison following that ball all the way down the court, doing her best to get it. Gets a hand on it, and scrum. Forces it in underneath. Tries a little hook shot, does not drop. Paige comes away with it. Thinks about, pulls off, gives it to Pepper. Pepper looks at doing a three and gets fouled on her way up. So she'll have the opportunity to add 2 to this total score here tonight. Pepper puts the first one up and in. Gets the second one. 22-10, 2:43 left here in the first half. Wenatchee bringing it down. Quinn had it out. Oh. All right, Addison with it. Wasn't able to get the three. Gets it out to Liv. Liv kicks it out, back to Liv, over to Paige. Addison with it. Ooh. Off to the races. Pepper tips it. Addison tips it. Wenatchee tips it. Addison gets it. Addison's like, hey, I got this. Paige gets it. Paige says, okay, hold up. We've had enough fun now. Liv with it. Oh. Doesn't get it to drop. Pepper really wanted that ball. She was all over trying to get that one back. 1:51 left here in the first half. Oh, sorry. Wenatchee brings it down. Carson Garcia over to Danica. Over to Riley Jones, but it goes out of bounds, so it'll be Bear ball with 1:39 left here in the first half. Pepper with it. Kicks it down to Addison. Addison drives around, kicks back to big sis Pepper, all the way across to Liv. Liv looks at it, fires, and gets fouled. She'll be going to the line to shoot 2. Liv has an opportunity to extend it to.
That was on 14, Riley Jones, her third. Liv Smith on the line shooting 2.
First one's up. Oh, just doesn't quite bounce for her. .126 left here in the first half. fires that one, and that one doesn't drop either, unfortunately. Pepper putting on a trap, trying to get it back. Bears trapping, trying to get it down there. They try and force it underneath. Pepper with it. Pepper coming up through traffic. Puts it out to Page. Page for a three. Doesn't drop. Wenatchee gets it. And unfortunately, Wenatchee hit it and Addison grabbed it. So it'll be Wenatchee ball with 1:04 left in the first. Addison wants that one back. She's going, gimme, gimme, gimme. All right. Down the court comes Cameron Garcia. She tries to drive around everybody. Kicks it over to Jones. Jones fires, misses. Miley with it, gives it to Pepper. Pepper up to Page. Page thinking about it, gives it out to Addison. Addison over to Liv, but it bounces it at her feet, and Wenatchee comes away with it. Addison all over it. Jones tries. I'm not sure who that went off of. They're going to say it's Bear ball with 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. So Page is going to inbound. So in to Pepper. 22-10. 24 seconds left here in the first half. Gives it to Liv. Liv to Page. Page to Addison. Addison says, let me try a three. Oh, man. 12 seconds remaining. The coach puts his hands behind his head. There's 11 seconds, enough time for them to do something. Liv fires, doesn't drop. And with that, we come to the end of the first half. Bears up 22-10. First half, man, that went by quick. Man. It was fun to watch. The Bears controlled the game for the first half of the first quarter, going all the way up 7-0. Then it was 8-2, and from that point on, for the rest of the Wenatchee controlled. So Wenatchee came back and actually had the lead for a few seconds, actually, before Pepper Bosel dropped a three on them and took the lead back. So. And then from then on, the second half was a Bears quarter. Wenatchee managed 1 point in the second quarter, where the Bears scored 11. 11 in the first, 11 in the second, if I remember correctly. So congratulations to them. That's awesome. So we're loving that. Oh, the Brewster Band performing here for the folks at halftime. Well, the coaches are in talking with their teams, telling them what they want to see different here in the second half of action from the Champions Gym. So, but, oh, goodness. Well, folks, again, I'm just excited to be here and broadcasting for you. I know there's some fans that enjoy what we do here at Brewster Sports. You know, I really want to thank the parents that broadcast some of the soccer games this fall. Love that, appreciate that. I'm hoping to find someone that has a passion for football that would be willing to do some broadcasting of those games. I know the NFHS network is getting in those automatic cameras. Even tonight, there may be some folks watching from NFHS network with the automatic cameras. Of course, they can't really, they don't have me, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, but that's why we're here. I enjoy being here. And in my way, supporting the student athletes, the coaches, the fans, the family that isn't able to come and watch. I actually was digging through some boxes and ran across some thank you notes from some of you fans that appreciate what we do. And I just want to say thank you for that. I really do appreciate you guys supporting us and sending us thank you notes. And it was awesome. So I appreciate that. I appreciate each one of you as well. And we'll see how the rest of this game goes. The Bears are just a really good team. It is so much fun to watch these ladies play. The last number of years, they've just gotten better and better. and they still have a solid core. Like I said, I expect to see them in Spokane again. Of course, that's my expectation every year, right? But yeah, no, I think they've got a good opportunity to be representing Brewster in Spokane again this coming spring. And you never know with the boys. I mean, there's a good core there, and it just really depends on what everybody else has this season. So that's a little more of a gambit. I will say one of the things that I really appreciated, especially with volleyball this season. Man, we had some great volleyball teams. They did exceptionally well as a league, and just phenomenal. It was a lot of fun to watch, and really enjoyed watching the progress for the volleyball teams in our league, as well as the Brewster Bears. I mean, from the beginning of the season to the end of the season, man, the Bears in districts, I mean, they literally came, a couple of sets away from going to state. And, they battled back against Cleom. Cleom's a good team. And, came back and ended up winning and going on. And then the team they ended up losing to that eliminated them from going to state ended up taking 8th in state. And I think the Bears, if they'd had some rest, they would have given a little more run for their money. So, volleyball did awesome. Oh, here comes the girls. Appreciate them being out here on the court and being, the other thing is they're, all of them that I've interviewed, all of them that I've talked to are just amazing young ladies. It is so fun to talk with them and see them. And the fruit doesn't fall far from the tree. We're just going to say that. Their families are amazing as well. Obviously living in a smaller community, that's one of the benefits you get is you get to talk with all of these folks and get to know them, and the families and the parents and the older siblings, younger siblings, and it's a lot of fun. I enjoy being in a smaller community and knowing who my neighbor is. There was a paper when I lived in Ellensburg and was going to school at Central. We did word processing and graphic design and stuff like that. And one of the things that we loved was the fact that we could read some of these papers. And this one gentleman wrote a paper, and he basically had said that the fabric of our society had declined because of the invention of air conditioning. And when I first read that, I thought, what is this Fruit Loop talking about? And then as I read it, I'm like going, gosh, this actually makes a lot of sense. And it really does. And I was able to look around my community and realize that what he was talking about had happened. Basically, before the invention of air conditioning, everybody had a screened-in front porch, or a front porch at least, but a lot of them had screened-in front porches. My house did, that we were living in at the time, or lived in later. But anyway, front porches. And in the evening, people would go out on the front porch because the houses were stifling hot, in the summer especially, but throughout the season, and they would set out on the front porch, and they'd get to watch their neighbors' kids. They'd visit. They know who their neighbors were. I mean, it caused social interaction in the neighborhoods. When air conditioning came along, everybody hibernated inside. And all of a sudden, you had all these people that didn't know their neighbors. They did go out on their porch because it was cooler in the house. And then television came along and became a big factor. And pretty soon, people are isolating and they don't know who their neighbors are. And when I talk with some people that live in larger communities, they don't know who their neighbor is. Even, I hate to say it, I mean, I'm guilty of it too. I'll go inside and sit in my air conditioning rather than going and visiting my wonderful neighbor, Dick and Sandy Stone. Wonderful people. They're my neighbor. I could go visit them whenever I want. But I've always been too busy or, taking it easy in the air conditioning, recuperating, whatever. But it's interesting to see that perspective and that side of what people were thinking. So anyway, yeah, air conditioning. Imagine that. I will also say that earlier on, I had the opportunity. I was talking with some friends the other day, and I said, yeah, I'd had the opportunity to go work for a big accounting firm. And I had thought about it. I really had. Originally, that was my goal. My goal was to go work for one of the big 8 accounting firms. I did really well in my accounting program at Central, and I was given the opportunity, or presented the opportunity, accounting firms, and make quote unquote lots of money. And I thought about it, but I also realized that if I were to do that, I would have to live in a larger community. And after going to Chicago, LA, and some of these other places, I'm going, I don't know. I really enjoyed being raised in Orville, Washington, in a smaller community where, yes, you knew everybody's business and everybody knew your business, but everybody also supported you and your kids and made sure they didn't do anything dumb, and were there to be that. Something weird going, oh. Huh, that ain't gonna work. All right, folks, I am, we're probably gonna go on mute a while when we get to the next game. I just realized when I plug power in, when I plug power in to charge the iPad, it apparently impacts the audio for some reason. So we're not going to put power to it, and we got enough juice to probably make it, but I do not want to ruin my audio, so we're not going to run power. We might run some power to the iPad between games, so we might get quiet there for a little bit. Of course, you probably won't mind that because, like I said, my wife says I'm a chatterbox, and I probably am. All right, Pepper misses the first one. And she gets another opportunity here to see if she can give the Bears a little extended lead. She does. All right. Wenatchee inbounds, comes into Carson Garcia. Carson brings it down up against Pepper. Tries to go around, and unfortunately, she kind of gave the look, so Berkeley got tall, but then that caused her not to be able to move her feet. Oh my, that'll be 4 on Berkeley, so coach is going to have to pull her out here pretty soon. Doesn't get that one to drop. Page goes right at him. Kicks it back. Nope, pulls up, doesn't drop for her. On the floor she goes. And the Bears end up with it. Wow, that was awesome. That was amazing teamwork. Pepper fires a 3, doesn't drop. And they're going to say Wenatchee ball. All right, so Wenatchee to inbound. And Berkeley's going to have to set the rest of this quarter, unfortunately. Berkeley's a really good basketball player, and she just got in foul trouble early in this game. All right, down the court comes Cameron Garcia. Over, let's see who we got here. Kicks it back to 3. 3 misses over into Liv's hands. Liv thinks about it, gives it over to Page. 7 minutes left here in the third. Page coming down the side. gives it to Pepper. Pepper fires a three again. It's not dropping for the last couple times here. And all right, so Wenatchee ball. And Carson Garcia with it. Puts it down to Danica. Danica kicks it around, out, and they hit a three. So 23-13. Inbound to Pepper. 6:24 left here in the third. Pepper brings it down. Not sure. No. So something with the clock, I guess. All right. So Bears will have the inbound on the sideline. Over to Pepper, over to Paige. Paige brings it down, gives it over to Caitlin, back to Pepper. Pepper over, dishes it down to Paige. Paige for the Leasy fires out to Pepper. Pepper spins in, up and in. 25-13. Quinn Quitos with it. No, sorry, that was Cameron Garcia. Out to Carson Garcia. Doesn't drop. Paige gets it. Kicks it out to Caitlin, back to Pepper. Pepper's being trailed up to Liv. Liv fires a three. Leasy gets it, and they're going to say hold on the ground, so it'll be Bear ball underneath. And the second foul on the Panthers. Number 4, that'll be her first, apparently. All right, so Pepper to inbound. They've got a play they're shooting for. Paige fires the three, doesn't drop. Carson Garcia going coast to coast, doesn't drop. Who are they going to call this one on? Okay, so that's going to be on Liv. That'll be her second. So Carson Garcia at the line for the Panthers. That one won't drop for her. She will have a second one here. Getting herself set and ready here. See how she does. She gets a second one, doesn't drop. Pepper with the rebound. Kicks it down to Leasy. Leasy drives in and drops it in. 27-14, or 27-13? I don't know. I must have hit the wrong button. All right. They're showing 27-12 on the scoreboard. Goes out of bounds, and it will be Bear ball. Wenatchee subbing in. Quinn Harris going in for the Panthers. Pepper to Paige. 5 minutes and 7 seconds left here in the third. Back to Pepper. Pepper drives around, goes around everybody, tries to give it up and in, kicks it out to Pepper. Pepper to Caitlin, Caitlin to Liv, Liv to Leasy. Leasy fires, drops it, and she'll be at the line. She's got 11 for the night, tied for the leading scorer for the Bears now, and she ties Pepper. The opportunity here to drop in another one. Leasy does not get that one to drop, but Pepper gets it, tries to fire it. Leasy gets another one to drop. 31-12, 4:41 left. Fires her down underneath. Leasy gets it. What are they going to call here? I'm not sure what they're going to call. It's black 2. All right, so. All right, so. All right. Wenatchee throwing in some subs here. Liv with it. Oh, little hard there. Liv hit the ground a little bit hard. So Wenatchee ball. And, oh, first time out of the game. So 4:32. Yeah, 4:32. 4:32 remain here in the third quarter, with the Bears leading 31-12. Number of fans from Wenatchee over here to my right, which you unfortunately don't get the opportunity to see, but you can also see the Bear faithful over there. Nice crowd here tonight to cheer on the Bears. Love that. And I'm hoping there's a nice contingent of you on that aren't able to make it. Maybe you don't live close enough to get here. And I even have some people that like tuning in and listening to me jabber on and watch some good basketball. All right. Wenatchee to inbound. Rihanna with it. Got around. And unfortunately, not quite able to keep it in bounds. So it'll be Wenatchee ball underneath. And I am sure they're going to try and sneak this around with their size. And they do. Oh, nice. All the way up to Leasy. Tries to put it up and in. There is a foul on the foul. And I guess that's number 5 overall. Yes, that's 5, so she's going to the line. So Leasy at the line. Puts that one up and in. Leading scorer for Brewster with 14. And that one doesn't drop for her, but they're going to say, I'm not sure who they're going to call it on. It's on Pepper. So that'll be Pepper's 3rd. So you have to be a little more careful here. Wenatchee to inbound. Puts it into Quinn. Scramble for the ball. A couple of scrambles for the ball. And they're going to call Liv for blocking. So that'll be 4 on the Bears, 3rd on Liv. Wenatchee to inbound again. Trying to use the height and size. Pepper gets a hand on it. All right. So they're going to bring Pepper out and rest her a little bit here in the end of the 3rd. And pretty sure that was Camilla Maldonado. It was. So Camilla goes in. 2 fires, doesn't drop. So it'll be Bear ball with 3:40 left here in the 3rd. All right, so inbounds to Caitlin. Caitlin brings it down. Gives it to Camilla. Camilla back out to Paige. 17 on the shot clock. Paige with it. Paige pulls up, puts it up, doesn't drop. Wenatchee with it. Bringing it down. Riley Jones. Riley Jones up and in. 32-14. All the way down to Camilla. Saved it, but it went into Wenatchee's hands. And it says she traveled. Oh, that was good. If she could have stopped just a little quicker without sliding. She drug her back foot. The assistant coach showed the Wenatchee coach, don't get too excited. I saw her dragging the back foot. Okay, Caitlin with it. Tries to fort it. Well, she does. She gets it in to Paige. Paige puts it up, but it doesn't go. Bounces back. Bears trying everything they can, and she travels with it. So it'll be Bear ball underneath the basket with 2:39 left here in the third, 32-14. Easy with it. She's got this little hook thingy. That one didn't drop for her, though. Okay. Up to Carson Garcia. Carson with it. Riley Jones down underneath. Count the basket, and she's going to the line. 32-16, and that is Danica Cardona. So that one was on Caitlin. And doesn't drop for her. Paige skies and gets it. Gets it down court fast. Over to the side, out to Liv. Liv over to Caitlin. Caitlin looks at it, gives it to Paige. Paige fires deep three. That one does not drop, and she's going to get called for that. Can't do that. That'll be her first foul, though, so. Fifth foul, so they will now be shooting. And actually, last 2 minutes here, last 2 minutes, both teams are in the bonus, so any foul will send a player to the line for two. First one, up and in. Canasket slowly coming back into this one. Doesn't get that one to drop. Paige with it. Paige comes up the side. Kicks it down to Caitlin. Caitlin drops it into Leezy. Leezy up and in. 34-17. 1:47 left here in the third. Carson Garcia with it. Deanna with it. I'm going to say jump ball. Bear ball. All right. Paige with it. Paige fires, doesn't drop. Lizzie fires, gets it, misses, gets her own rebound, puts it up and in. 18 points for her. She's got more than Wenatchee's. All right. Someone fouled her though. I think it was Caitlin. That will be her fourth. If it is. Yeah, so that'll be her fourth. CC Garcia doesn't get that one to drop. Gibbons comes out. Second one gets that one. 36-18. All right, Paige with it. Gives it over to CC. Camilla. Camilla says, let me try three. Guess what? 39-18. All right. Garcia doesn't get it to drop, but she'll be at the line to shoot a couple. So that one will be on CC. Or Ceci. Ceci Garcia. All right. First one doesn't drop. 48 seconds remain here in the third. And she gets that one to drop. 39-19. Into Liv, back to Paige. 45 seconds left here in the third. Ceci, tries to force one underneath. Doesn't happen. Drives, fires, doesn't drop. Wenatchee gets the tip out. Fires a three. Doesn't drop. Paige with the rebound. 23 seconds left. Number 4 gave her a hug. So we'll be coming back down for Paige to shoot a couple. All right. Paige getting ready. Fires the first one up and in. 40-19. 22.2 seconds remain here in the third. And second one drops for her as well. 41-19. Inbounds to Carson Garcia. Carson bringing it down. Kicks it out to Leanna. Drives, kicks it back out to Danica. Danica gets it taken away. Over to Liv. And Ceci Garcia gets it taken away. Doesn't drop. Into third quarter, Bears are up 41-19. 8 minutes remain to see how this one finishes. All right, so we got a number of players in with foul trouble. We'll see what the coach Vassar decides to do here in the final 8. I'll probably chat just a little bit about the boys team, and then I'm going to go on mute and try and charge up this iPad a little bit. I'm going to have to see if there's a way to I don't know why the mic gets messed up when I try and charge at the same time, but it does. So in any case, we'll try and work on that and get that figured out. All right, so he puts Pepper in and leaves in Camilla and Ceci. All right, so Wenatchee will have the ball to start. 8 minutes left in the game. Puts it in, and Quinn isn't able to complete it. Pepper with it, up to Paige. Paige gives it to Ramirez. Easy. Out to Pepper. Pepper drives, looks like she's going to float it, tries, gets her own rebound, kicks it out to Camilla, over to Paige. Deep three, and just like that, Wolf now has 6 points on the evening. Wow, that was NBA 3. Well, I'll say it's NBA 3, I really don't know. In any case, timeout for Wenatchee, as they are now down 44-19 with that three-pointer. All right. Well, the girls are starting off like they ended last season, and hopefully they continue to build on this. It'll be interesting to see where we end up. But like I said, even before the season started, I'm expecting them to be in Spokane. And hopefully I have the opportunity to be back there again this year, broadcasting those games for you. But regardless, folks, we appreciate everybody here tonight, watching and listening, and listen to me rattle on, right? Sure, Carl's at home yelling at the screen. All right. Well, maybe I don't know. All right. So Wenatchee gets it in to Cameron Garcia. Cameron kicks it out, and nice job by Camilla. Knocks that away. Wenatchee will inbound underneath. Trying to take advantage of that height differential. Kicks it back to Carson Garcia, back to Riley Jones. Riley for a deep three, doesn't drop. Leasy with it, gives it to Paige, over to Cece, back to Pepper. Pepper for a three, doesn't drop. Camilla almost has it. Leasy wants that so bad. All right, so that'll be her second. All right, inbound to Carson Garcia. Over to Maddie Norton. Paige and one of the Wenatchee players on a jump ball. It'll be bare ball on the side. Oops. Okay. So shot clock reset. Pepper inbounds to Paige. 6:28 left in the game. Over to Ceci. Pepper. Leasy. Leasy says, let me try a three. No such luck. Nobody able to get to that one besides Wenatchee. Out to Carson Garcia. Carson bringing it down. Driving around is Cameron Garcia. Puts one up, ends up coming right back to her. Kicks it out, says she double dribbled. It'll be bare ball underneath. Okay, now with 5:57 left in the game, Coach Vassar is asking for a timeout. Chat with the Bears a little bit. 44-19. Lizzie Ramirez with 18 on the night. Pepper with 11. Paige with 9. Camilla with 3. So far, I know there's some others, but oh, goodness. All right, I think. Our team obviously, great group of girls. Sure, Wenatchee is as well, and there's like 2 Garcias and 2 Cardonas on there. So, assuming they're sisters. You never know. That's awesome. I'm not coaches, I don't know, maybe. Coach is having some fun, so it's all good. All right. All right, so. Okay. Addison inbounds to big sister Pepper. Pepper brings it down, kicks it out to Page. Page brings it out, Live with it. Back to Page. Page tries to put it in, but it doesn't quite work out the way they'd wanted. Wenatchee with the ball. And Carson Garcia. Puts it down to Hayden. Rivera, let's see. Oh, Page. Oh, Carson Garcia, nice block on Page. Coast to coast, up and in. 44-21, Pepper with it. Over to Page. Puts it to Pepper. Pepper up, doesn't drop. Pepper with it. Uh-oh. Addison, little slow getting up. Cece with it. Cece with it. Over to Addison. Addison to Pepper. Pepper goes in, kicks it out. Garcia, Addison. They're down to 8. Page with another long three. That one doesn't go for her. Addison with it. And she fouls her coming around the side. So that'll be her second. So Cameron Garcia to inbound. And Leasy back in. And Carson Garcia down to Riley Jones. Riley puts up 2 more. Pepper with it. Addison. 3-pointer. 47-23, 4:11 left. Carson Garcia drives around, kicks it out to Cameron Garcia, back to Carson. Carson fires, doesn't drop. They're going to call that one on Riley Jones. That'll be her 4th. All right, so Addie and Liv come out, and Berkeley and Caitlin go in. All right, so Paige, Pepper, Berkeley, Liz. Oh, this is starting lineup is what this is. Everybody was kind of in foul trouble. Puts up a floater, doesn't drop. Paige or Pepper or Paige gets it, but it doesn't drop. Wenatchee with it. Pepper over to I'm so sorry. That was an awesome play. Pepper got it away, bounced pass to Paige. Paige wasn't quite able to get it in. It just didn't go in, or she would have been wide open. That was amazing. Those girls are amazing, but we all know that they're amazing. All right. And they're going to count the basket, and Jones is going back to the line. Jones has third one for Leasy and 7 points for Jones. She can make it 8, 47-25, 3:15 left in the contest. That one doesn't drop. Berkeley with the rebound out to Page. Oh. Gets it stolen. Trying to trap. They are successful on it. Pepper with it. Back to Page. So now things have settled down just a little bit. 2:45. Gets it into Caitlin. Caitlin tries to get it up and in. Doesn't get it. Pepper chasing the ball with Garcia. Kicks it out, feeds it back. Garcia tries to, it does. It goes up and in. 47-27. 2:27 left in the game. 47-27, 2:27 left. Technically, that's only five possessions, so 10 points for anybody, or 15 max. But A lot can happen in 227, but Wenatchee's trying to claw their way back in here. All right, so it'll be white ball on the side. Pepper to inbound to Page. Sure, Coach Vassar's talking with the girls. Just, you know, ball control. Don't get too excited. Berkeley tries to put one up and in. Says she walked. All right. So in to Cameron Garcia. Cameron to Carson. Carson to Jones. Or no, that wasn't Jones. I'm sorry, it's Quinn. And then say jump ball, and it'll be bear ball, or Panther ball underneath. And fires a three and gets it. 47-30. Puts it to Berkeley. Berkeley fires, doesn't drop. Leasy has it. Fires and doesn't get it. Wenatchee with the ball. Pepper on them. Crazy. Okay, so Danica with it. Uh-oh. Caitlin with it. Berkeley with it. Pepper with it. 19 on the shot clock. Leasy with it. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Nice passing by the Bears. 49-30. I need a camera operator. Oh, good job by Page. Knocked that ball away, but not quite able to keep it out of their hands. 1:13 left. Bears the 20-point advantage, 49-29. So, I'm not sure who they're going to call that one on. Whoever they call it on, I think is, they're calling that on Pepper. So it'll be the fourth one on Pepper. All right, so Quinn at the line for Wenatchee. 1:09 left. Fires and gets it. 49-31. Oh. Gets it. 49-32. Page with it. Pepper following. Kicks it into Ramirez. Wenatchee saw that one coming. They didn't saw it going out to Caitlin, but it'll be bare ball underneath. 1:02 remaining. Page to inbound. Out to Leasy. Leasy brings it across, bounces it off the rim. Caitlin. Oh, I'm not sure. That was a big old scuffle. And it'll be Wenatchee ball on the side with 45 seconds remaining in the game. Nice hustle. Okay, so Cameron Garcia from Carson Garcia. Cameron with it, feeds it to Jones. Quinn does not get it. Intercepted. Oh, a little too hard. On the ground. Pepper with it. Up to Leasy, with 17 seconds left, dumps it up and in. 51, 31. I thought it was 32. I might be wrong. All right. Doesn't drop. Pepper with it. 3 seconds left. Nobody needs to get hurt here. All right. Wow. All right. There we go, fans. Bears win 51. The scoreboard shows 51-31. I don't know if it's 51-31 or 51-32, but regardless, Bears with the victory. Great job, ladies. All right, we'll watch the boys come in, and then I am going to go on to mute, and I'm going to let the iPad charge while the boys are warming up, and then I will come back. I might need to do that also at halftime just to make sure we got enough juice to get all the way through the game. For whatever reason, when I try and charge the iPad, whenever I charge the iPad, the mic shuts off. So we'll see what happens here. All right, here comes the Bears. A couple of the players are on the bench, which maybe he didn't start practicing enough. Carden is on the bench, so I guess he won't be playing in this first game here tonight. So we'll see how that all goes. But it is exciting. There's some. We've got Isaac Saucedo, Jordan Medina, Lando Gevers. I'll be interested to see him. Max Pachowski, Israel Hurtado, all freshmen here on the boys varsity team. So we've got 5 freshmen. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 juniors, and some talent there. Bronson Becker, Sam Arevalo, Carden Gevers, Chris Talavera, and Anthony Sanchez, as well as Preston Thompson. So, experience and talent, and then the seniors, and Jacob Pachowski and Jose Ocho Carrilla. But regardless, it'll be interesting to see how it goes and see how they do here tonight. But it's great to see that. Jacob Pachowski and Maxwell Pachowski actually are Grant's brother-in-laws. He got married in August, so he has a couple of brother-in-laws out here playing tonight. With that, folks, I'm going to go ahead and charge the iPad. So you're probably not going to hear me here for the next 12 minutes, which some of you are like going, oh, thank goodness. I will keep the camera on the players so you can watch them warm up. Well, folks, we are 38 seconds away. Ironically, we didn't gain anything with that, but at least we didn't lose any charge for those 15 minutes. So, Bears will be coming out. You saw, I was really impressed with the amount of 3 balls that were going down for them. So, hopefully that's what they're able to do in the competition when they've got players really going at them. So, we'll see how it goes. Excited to see the boys in their first game here on the champion Jim Hardwood.
Welcome to Brewster High School season opener. Tonight, the Bears take on the Wenatchee Panthers.
All right. We're gonna.
Now, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. Announced in alternating fashion. Number 3, the senior, guard Travis Torres. And for the Bears, number 1, freshman Isaac Saucedo.
So Isaac Saucedo for the Bears, freshman.
For the Panthers, a senior, number 12, Ryder Ray. And for the Bears, number 2, a freshman, Jordan Medina.
So another freshman, Jordan Medina.
For Wenatchee, number 20, Liam Stubbard. For the Bears, number 5, Lando Gebbers.
So another freshman, Lando Gebbers.
For Wenatchee, number 21, Micah Bell. For the Bears, a freshman, number 20, Israel Hurtado.
So another freshman, Israel Hurtado.
For Wenatchee, number 55, Hunter Cass. Wrapping up for the Bears, number 23, a junior, Preston Thompson.
So Preston Thompson.
For the visiting Wenatchee Panthers, assistant coaches are Preston Esmeralda, team trainer and head coach Kevin Ray. For your Brewster Bears, assistant coaches are Alex Sanchez.
All right. So, like I said in the girls' game, love seeing everybody going around and congratulating everybody. Or getting them ready to go. 4 freshmen and a junior starting for the Bears.
Go Bears!
All right, so Israel will be jumping against Connor Cass. Senior against a freshman. All right. See how this goes for the Bears tonight. Wenatchee gets the ball to start. Up to Torres. Torres to Stuber. Stuber to Cass. Back to Torres. Back to Cass. He's just, it's going to take a number of them. And Preston's able to wrestle it away. Lando Gebbers with it. Drives it underneath. Israel gets, it's going to, okay. So I don't know exactly, I don't know what the call is, but what I know is it's the Bears' ball. Israel, Hurtado with 2. Nell with it. Ray to Torres. Torres back to Ray. Ray fires, doesn't drop. Preston with the rebound. Wenatchee trying to get all over him. Lando Gevers drives up the side. Ooh, that height. Cass able to stop him. Torres coming down. Pulls up, stops, fires, doesn't drop. Israel Hurtado with it. Gives it off to Medina. So ends up over into Wenatchee's hands. Stuber to Torres. Torres to Nell. Back to Ray, or to Ray. Ray kicks it out to Torres. Torres looks like he's going to fire a three and then drives all the way in. Doesn't get it to drop, but he'll be going to the line to shoot a pair. That is on Lando Gevers. Fires, gets that one. Gets a second one. Into Lando. Lando back to Preston. Preston driving up the side to Jordan. Jordan drives around, pulls up, floats one, doesn't drop, not able to get the rebound. Torres over to Ray. Ray gets around Preston. Forces it up and in. Isaac Saucedo gets it tipped cleanly. Torres to Ray. Ray doesn't get it. It's going to say it went off Brewster, so it'll remain Wenatchee ball underneath. Okay, Brewster calls a timeout. 2-4 with 5:49 left here in the first quarter.
Here's your coach. 30-second timeout.
Okay, puts it out to Ray. Ryder to Torres. Torres for a three. All right, Lando with it. Lando comes around the side. Out to Jordan. Isaac for a three, and he hits it, and he's going to fire. He's going to get, Isaac Saucedo shoots a three, doesn't get it, but gets fouled. He's going to the line with the opportunity to put three on the board for Brewster. Gets the first one. Gets a second one. So Stuber coming out and Matheson going in. And he gets the third one. 5-7. Into Torres. Torres to Nell. Nell drives around, fires, misses, in to Thompson's hand. Lando. And unfortunately, Isaac isn't able to handle that one, and out of bounds it goes. So Matheson with back to Torres. Torres fires, So Nell nails that one. Sorry, Lando with it. Thompson with it. Thompson fires a little floater, and up and in it goes. Torres. Matheson. Cass. Torres. Lando gets it tipped. It'll be bare ball. So out comes Lando and Isaac, and in comes Sam and Wenatchee wanted the ball, did a great job of defense. So we'll be starting down here. Sam Arevalo came into the game here. Jacob Pachowski with it. Up and in. Ray with it. Ray goes around Medina. Scores 2 more. Sam with it. Sam drives, kicks it out to Pachowski. Preston, long range 3. Pachowski with it. Sam with it. Not able to get it to go is Preston. Pachowski with Jacob with the foul. 9:14, Wenatchee ball. In comes Blue. Cass comes out. Torres with it. Torres over to Matheson. Ray. Ray trying to get it to Torres. Sam all around him. And then say double dribble. Air ball. 3:36 left here in the first. Preston into Sam. Pachowski, or Jacob, I should say Jacob. Nice. Oh, good job. Jacob misses, but Israel gets up and in. So 11-14, Wenatchee brings it down. Ray with it. His own man kind of runs into him. Big boy. He just goes around everybody and up and in. 11-16, Sam with it. Sam kicks it out. Medina fires, not able to drop. Israel not able to wrangle that one in. Torres, fancy behind the back pass, goes out of bounds, so it'll be bare ball. 2:56 left here in the first. Wow, this is a totally different level. I mean speed. I shouldn't say level, speed. All right, Sam with it. Sam with Preston. Sam goes around, kicks it back to Preston. Preston for a 3. Doesn't drop, not able to get the rebound. Torres with it, puts it over to Ray. Ray spins, travels around. Torres back to Ray. Ray for the 3, and in it goes. 11-19. Sam with it. Jordan with it. Back to Sam. Floats one, doesn't drop. Yep, they got him. Israel gets the rebound, goes back up, gets fouled. He'll be going to the line. Shooting 2. Matheson. First one doesn't go for Israel. Lando comes in for Jordan. Doesn't drop. Gets his own rebound. That one doesn't drop. I'm going to say it went off Wenatchee, so it'll be Brewster ball underneath. 2:09 left here in the first. Brewster to inbound. Out to Preston. Preston gives it to Jacob. Jacob drives around, gets it stolen. Israel with it. Oh, doesn't drop for Sam. Wenatchee with it, Matheson with it. Matheson kicks it out to Flatness. Flatness doesn't hit it. He says he's on the line. So Morrison. All right, so Bear ball into Sam. Sam brings it down. Circles around. Preston with it. Flatness. Oh, jeez. Wenatchee had 3 attempts. Took them 3 times, but they did get it. So 11 to 21. Kicks it into Pachowski, into Israel. Israel back to Lando. Lando gets that one to go. 14 to 21. 1 minute left here in the first. Morrison with it. Sam with it. I'm going to say he walked. Jordan comes in. All right, Matheson bringing it down. Morrison with it. No, back of the, oh my goodness, I'm sorry. So they moved the ball incredibly well. All right, Sam with it. Sam trying to cut through, ends up, Israel gets it up and in, 16-23, 20 seconds left. Flatness, and they're going to call Israel on that. No, they're going to call Jacob. So it's Jacob's second. And Flatness to the, no, that's not Flatness, that's Harley. This is the first one. Owen gets another shot at it. Gets that one. 16-24. Lando with it. Jacob. Back, oh, darn it. Preston. Lando with another 3, but that one does not go, and time expires. Woo! I gotta do a better job of the camera, folks. I am sorry. I'll try and start watching through the camera more than watching it over the top. I apologize for that. 16-24, Wenatchee with an 8-point lead here. Love our band. They do a great job. All right. Okay, we'll start the second quarter with the Bears in possession. Preston going over there for the inbound responsibility. Inbounds to Sam. Sam brings it down. Back to Preston, over to Lando. Jordan can't get it to drop. Preston had it for a minute. Cass with it. Fight for the ball. Torres. Cass. Nell. Jacob with it. Jacob gives it to Lando. Lando drives around over to Sam. Sam kicks it all the way out to Jordan, or to Preston, but Preston ended up getting a finger on it, so it'll be all right, so Torres with it. Nell, Cass, Torres. Yeah. Sam with it. So 20 with a push. Would have liked that 3. All right, Preston coming off. Israel going in, Brewster inbound play. Out to Jordan. Oh, Lando with it. Oh, they're all over the place. I'm gonna say it's White, saying it came off of Wenatchee. Over to Jacob, to Sam. Jordan for a 3. Doesn't drop. Rebound in the hands of Ray. Ray to Torres. And Pachowski fouls Nell.
Fouls on number 24, Pachowski, third.
6:31 left in the half. Puts that one in. All right, so 16-27 with 6:31 left here in the first. 16-28. Sam with it. Sam gives it. Oh. Sam looks at it. Puts it over to Lando. And they're going to call 3 in the key on Israel. Torres with it. 16-28, 6 minutes left in this half. Ray Cass, just, I don't know what you can do about that, honestly. So that'll be the first one on three-point play. 16:31. Sam with it. Kicks it out to Israel. Israel to Jordan. Jordan. I'm say it stays with the Bears. Panthers are all over the court. They really want the ball. They are doing everything they can to force a turnover. Into Sam. Just like that. Torres. Up and in. Isaac. No. Yeah, Isaac. Nope, sorry, Jordan. Jordan ready to see if he can put a couple in for the Bears. 5:34 left here in the first half, 16-33. Gets the first one. And gets the second one. 18:33 with 5:34 remaining here in the first half. Coach Taylor calls a timeout. All right, so Stuber inbounds to Torres. Over to Nell. Nell back to Torres. Back to Stuber. And Nell sinks another three from his favorite spot over here. 18-36. Lando with it. Lando goes down. He's getting ridden. 21. So that's 5. Oops. No, it's third. I'm sorry. Must have been. Sorry. All right. So Lando, Jordan, Israel or Isaac, and Torres gets a hand on that. Coast to coast. Sorry, coast to coast, up and in. Lando with it. Kicks it out. Lando with a 3. Doesn't hit. Torres up to Ray. Ray goes around everybody, up and in. 18-40. Lando with it. Over to Isaac. Preston. Jordan. Oh, gets it tipped. Half a second faster, and maybe that one goes in. Sam going in for Preston. Sam with it. Over to Jordan. Over to Sam. No, Isaac. Isaac fires a 3. 21-40. Torres with it. 3:51 left here in the first half. All right, so Ray with it. Cass with it. 21-42. Lando. Jordan. Lando. Ended up hitting the foot there. Over to Sam. Sam from the corner. Doesn't drop. Over to Nell. Nell to Ray. Ray up and in. 21-44. Lando with it. Doesn't drop. Ray up to Torres. And Torres doesn't get it to go, but there's a foul. So Torres will go to the line. First foul on Jordan. That one up and in. 21-45. Coach pretty much subbed out the entire team for Wenatchee. Sinks the second one. 21-46. 2:56 here left in the first half. Lando with it. Over to Jordan, to Sam. Sam to Lando. Lando with a little shot, doesn't drop. Lando gets it, Jordan with it. Jordan fires and misses. Matheson with it. Matheson driving, kicks it over to Flatness. Flatness trying to get around Sam. Over to Harry, to Morrison. Morrison to Matheson. Matheson for a three, doesn't hit. Lando with the rebound. Sam with it. Jordan with it. Gets pushed out, so he'll be going to the line for three. Or after the fact, maybe? I guess it was after the shot. So after the shot, into Lando. Lando to Sam. Lando again for a three with the guy coming in his face. A rebound there. Matheson with it. Matheson drives, kicks out. Flatness fires, doesn't drop. Israel with it. Oh, I am so sorry. I said I'm going to do a better job, and then I don't. Jordan with it. Jordan gets it tipped. All right, so it'll be bare ball on the side. Again, Wenatchee just all over the ball. Puts it back to Jordan. Jordan comes in, gives it to Lando. Lando drives, floats one, doesn't drop, but he's going to the line with 1:20 left here in the first half. That's 5 fouls regardless now. But all right, so Lando at the line. First one doesn't drop for him. Nope, doesn't get that one to drop either. Not able to get the rebound. Down to Morrison, and they're going to say player control foul. All right. Inbound to Lando. Lando bringing it down. Kicks it over. Jordan with it. Jordan to Lando. Lando looking around. Whoop. Puts one up. Let's see. Ooh, ooh. Another player control foul. But they don't get to go to the line because it's offensive foul. So 50 seconds left. 21-46. Lando drives around, kicks it out to Jordan. Jordan puts it to Sam. Sam to Lando. Lando fires. Oh, in and out of the cylinder. Matheson with it. Driving down, goes around, gets it batted away. Bare ball on the side with 26 seconds left. Lando with it. Over to Jordan. 12 seconds left. Five seconds left. Lando with a long range. And that one does not drop. Halftime, 21-46. And again, I need some, well, I'd like to have some more battery juice than what I got. So you're not going to have to listen to me chatter for the 10-minute halftime. I'm going to go ahead and mute this. We are going to let the iPad charge up. Well, folks, we are down to 32 seconds before we kick off the second half of the basketball action here at Champions Gym, as the Bear boys are kind of facing the opposite side of the coin. The girls were able to handle the Wenatchee Panther ladies fairly easily, but the boys are facing a little different situation. Wenatchee has a height and size differential, and they are just super aggressive. Of course, that's what you want to see in your team, and obviously Wenatchee is a much larger school than Brewster and has a larger base. But regardless, we are in the second half here. Wenatchee back to Torres. Over to Nell. Back to Torres. Torres for a three. That one doesn't drop. And Brewster had it for a minute. Ray takes it away and makes him pay. All right, Lando with it. Lando driving. Tries to put one up and in. Gonna go to the line and shoot two. That'll be on Nell. Band is done for the evening. They did a wonderful job. Really appreciate them and everything they do. Lando. (22:48). Doesn't drop. Cass with it. Torres kicks it down underneath. Back Ray with it. Ray over in the corner to Nell. Nell misses, gets his own rebound. Torres for a three, and that one goes. 22. Gosh darn, I need 51. Oh, gets it stolen away. Ray with it again. They're going to call Preston for that one. So Ray going to the line. That's his first. Doesn't get the first one. 6:58 here in the third. Doesn't get the second one. Jordan gets the rebound. Gets it over to Isaac. Isaac dribbles around a little bit. Gets it tipped. Jordan gets it back. Puts it out to Isaac. Isaac for the three. Doesn't drop. Israel with it. Kicks it back out to Preston. Over to Isaac. Isaac gives it to Preston. Preston dribbles around. Gives it to Jordan. Jordan drives, sets, doesn't get it to go, but he'll be shooting two. (22:51), 6:27. Jordan at the line. Gets the first one. Second one doesn't drop. Ray gets the rebound. Gets it up to Torres. Torres back to Ray. Ray kind of tries to drive around, and they're going to say jump ball. Probably going to give it to the Bears. Should be the Bear ball. All right, so Jacob going in and Sam going in. Yep. 21. His third foul. And it'll also be third foul on Wenatchee so far with 6:20 left here in the third. Inbounds to Lando. Lando. Jacob doesn't get, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Jacob doesn't get that one to fall. Morrison rebounds it, gives it out to Stuber. Stuber fires, doesn't drop. Sam Arevalo with it. Stuber on him. Sam floats one, doesn't drop. Lando tries to get one to go. Ray fires, doesn't get it to go. Jordan off to the races. Kicks, too hard over to Lando. Out of bounds. It will be Wenatchee ball. All right, 30-second timeout. 23:51, 5:36 left here in the third. So, Coach having the Bears put on some pressure. Torres with it. Ray with it. Torres. Ray drives around Pachowski. And stay on the ground. Call it on Jacob. That'll be the fourth one on Jacob. Ray goes around them all and puts it up and in. 23:53, 5:08 left here in the third. Lando with it, puts it over to Israel. Down to Sam. Jordan gets it stuffed, but should be a bare ball, and it is. 4:58 here in the third. Sam Arevalo to inbound. Lando with it. Jordan with it. Jordan, long three, rims in and out. Not able to get the rebound. Torres with it. Torres to Ray. Ray goes through and scores. Lando with it. Ray has 19 points. Lando. Chowski. Jacob doesn't drop. Cass with the rebound up to Torres. Torres drives around. Ray fights for it. Jordan gets it away. Floats one up and in. Great job. Torres with it. Oh. So Nell going to the line. Israel with his second. Wenatchee's going to sub in the entire squad again. Gets the first one. Gets the second one. 25-57, 3:56 left in the third. All right. Isaac Floats one, doesn't drop. Up to flatness, and he scores. Sam with it. Kicks it over to Jordan. Jordan fires another three, gets this one. Matheson with it. Drives through. Israel comes out with it, gives it out to Jordan. Jordan fires another three. That one doesn't fall. Isaac with it. Over to Sam. Sam gives it to Jordan. Jordan fires again, and that one doesn't drop. Flatness with it. Matheson. Flatness. Back to Matheson. Over to Morrison. Morrison for a three. Doesn't drop. Flatness. I think that was Harry that got that one. Out to Isaac. Gets it punched back. They will call one. Harley. That'll be 4. $28.60. What? With that 30.61. All right. So Matheson over to Morrison. Morrison driving, backing out, back out to Matheson, back to Morrison, back to Harley. Flatness over to Morrison. Morrison drives and puts it up and in. 30-63. Yeah, I must have missed a basket somewhere. All right. So Hurtado, Israel gets 2 there. And underneath will be bare ball. 141 left here in the third. Lando with it. Back to Preston. Sam. Lando. 34-63. Oh, got him in the air. Up to Isaac. Little floater. Isaac, 2 more, 8 total on the night. Sam on Matheson. Let's see, who's it to? Who has it now? Oh, that is Matheson. Matheson, oh, wide open. Doesn't get it to drop. 3 attempts and can't quite get it. All right, so Lando. Lando over to Isaac. Isaac drives around, puts up a little shot, doesn't drop. Flatness with it, and Harley finishes. 36-65, 22 seconds left. Lando with it. Kicks it out to Preston. Preston down. So that gives him 11 on the night. Isaac doing great. And fires a last-second shot. So 39-65 is what we have here as we head into the 4th and final quarter of the night. looked and realized we've been going for 3 hours tonight. Wow. And you haven't had to listen to me chatter all the time. Aren't you lucky? Again, I appreciate everybody listening and watching tonight. Bears take the floor for the final 8 minutes, trailing 39-65. It's a tough Wenatchee team. All right. 14. I haven't seen that. Oh, nice move. Doesn't drop, but they get the rebound. Morrison to the line, shooting 2. That one drops for him. Bounces around a little bit. I'm sorry. Gets a second one. All right, so Lando puts one up and in. Matheson with it. Drives around, puts up a floater, doesn't drop, gets his own rebound on the ground. Everybody fighting for it. I'm gonna say jump ball and Bear ball. 7:13 left in the game. Preston with it. Oh. Bronson Becker in the game for the first time. Had it there for a minute. Isaac with it. Coach Taylor calls a timeout. Wants to see if he can get a play here with 12 seconds. Pull a little closer than 41-67. Right, Bear inbound here. We got 11 seconds. Lando with it. Over to Isaac. Another 3. 14 points for Isaac. And that was Stuber. Lando with it. Kicks it out. Preston with it. Over to Bronson. Bronson to Lando. Lando back to Preston. Isaac with it. Gets it tipped away by Matheson. Fouls him, and he'll be going to the line. 6:09 left in the contest. Doesn't get that one to drop. Jordan with it, bringing it down. Preston, Bronson, Jordan. Doesn't drop, rebounded to Matheson. Matheson bringing it down. Kicks it out. Ooh, not quite. Jacob coming in for Preston. Puts it to Lando. 5:43 left. 44-71. Lando kicks it back to Jacob. Over to Bronson. Bronson. Ooh, gets it tipped. Ends up in Isaac Lando's. Now it's in Lando's hands. Jordan. Jordan almost loses it. Gives it to Jacob. Jacob over to Preston. Bronson. Bronson floats one. Jacob ends up with it. I'm going to say time. So clock violation. All right, so Matheson with it. Matheson tries to drive it in. Stuber with it. Matheson. And doesn't drop. Oh. Oh. Gets that one to go. Just couldn't quite get the rebound in their hands. Lando with it. Bronson. Jordan with it. Jordan kicks it over to Lando. Lando into Israel. Back to Lando. Lando pulls up, fires, doesn't drop. Goes into Flatness. Flatness brings it all the way down. Backs up, fires a three, doesn't drop. Bronson with it, gets fouled, so he'll be going to the line. All right. Oh, that's the fourth foul? Sorry, I thought it was the fifth. .403 left. Sam with it. Drives around, gives it back out to Jacob. Jacob loses the handle on it. Oh. Jordan stuffs it back, but it will remain Wenatchee ball. 3:49 remain. 44-73. I don't know if that made any difference. I guess I can't hear it as well. All right, so Bears with it. Bringing it up and gets it up and in. 46-73. Sam with it. All right, 49-73. Oh boy. Yep. Call a foul on that. All right, so what does this look like? I'm trying to get this thing adjusted so I can have the best output and not put it into there, but you guys don't get a lot of background noise. But I don't know if I've got it yet. I'll have to keep playing with it. Okay, timeout. 49-73, 2:54 remain. think that kind of cut it down, but it cuts me down too. I don't know. It's tough. All right, 74, 49. Sam with it. Jacob with it. That was great. That was beautiful. 51-74, 2:42. And Wenatchee answers. All right, so Jordan with it. Puts it to Sam. Sam drives around, kicks it back to Jacob. Jacob driving. And I'm going to say pushed him out the side there. So we'll see how they call that one. And I think, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on here. I'll have to keep playing with my mic. I'm sorry, folks. Just trying to get it all dialed in an actual gymnasium. All right. Bronson with it. Bronson looking, kicks it over to Jordan. Jordan drives, backs up, fires, and sinks it. I like the fact they're not giving up. 2 minutes left, 53-76. Drives around, up and in. 53-78. Sam with it. Drives around, goes through traffic, up and in. 55-78. Matheson with it. Matheson now again with it. And driving around. Yes. So 11 gets called on that one, so flatness. That'll be the third foul on him, third team foul. Sam with it. Back to Jacob. Jacob to Bronson. Bronson kicks it out, back to Sam. Sam drives, kicks it to Jacob. Jacob drives through everybody, puts it up and in. 57-78, 1:11 left here in the waning moments of the game. 23 doesn't hit. Sam touches it. Bronson gets it. Bronson brings it down, kicks it down to Jacob. Jacob kicks it out to Jordan. Jordan fires, doesn't drop it, but he's gonna go to the line and shoot three. And Matheson is the one that has the foul called on him. Gets the first one. 58-78. And gets the second one. Gets the third one. 68-78, 53 seconds left. Morrison with it. Jordan steals it. All right, so Morrison gets a technical. Jordan at the line gets the first one. It's one more. Gets that one. Two more. Gets that one. Gets that one. 64-78. Bears ball on the side. 64-78, 42 seconds remaining. Sam gets it. Bronson. I'm going to say he was on the line. No, what are they saying? Block. So he'll go shoot 2. No. Sam not able to sink that one. Gets that one. 65-78. 32 seconds left. Matheson with it. Brings it over to the side here. Drives and drops it up and in. 65-80. Almost gets it away from him. Jordan from Bronson fires and misses. Rebound, 12 seconds remaining. Matheson with it. So they're just going to dribble over here on the side. All right, and that's game, 65-80. All right, folks. Well, the ladies win their first one. The boys drop their first one. It was interesting to see Coach Taylor for the boys basically starting 4 freshmen. I think he's going to try and build for the future and work with freshmen and do the best he can, but obviously develop them and give them some experience out on the floor. Good to see the competition. Really, it was a good game, and I thank you all for being here with us. I'm going to get this thing wrapped up, shut down, and I will see you guys